What is up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. It's been exactly 1 week since we came out to the property here and we put out the corn and sprayed it down with antler grow and set up the trail cameras. So that's what we're doing today. We're going back, we're going to check it all out, see how many pictures we got, see what kind of bucks we still have left in the area, and then, like I said before from last week's vlog, is it'll determine when I can start shed hunting. So we just got to the property now. We're walking through. It's a little bit chilly out today, so I got my trees and gator and jacket on, super warm, and we're just going to take a hike back in here and check the cameras, 40 SD cards, and see what we got going on. And this year I'm really going to pay attention to this property. I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into this. I mean, I usually do every year, but I'm going to change a lot of things up this year on how I hunt this piece of property, because it's 275 acres. There is definitely big bucks here. There's a lot of deer, and I'm going to end up putting in a bunch of food plots, and the food plots are actually going to kind of be a little difficult to do, because it's going to be plots where I actually have to clear sections out, like literally in the middle of the woods. So I'm going to have to clear those out, rake all the leaves out, and stuff like that, and I'm going to plant some plots. And another thing that changed a lot on this property is the farmer used to plant all these fields. That field and the field back here all used to be beans when I first started hunting this property about 5 years ago. And the beans, you could kind of pattern the deer a little bit, and I had a lot of early season success with that. But recently, the past 3-4 years, I guess, it's all been corn, and you know, the deer just stay in the corn. There's no reason for them to leave, so it's very difficult to pattern. So yeah, that's the struggles of this place. And the woods are not super thick, and it's not my place, so I can't really, it's not my property, it's not my lease, so there's really nothing I can do other than do what I can, as far as, you know, I can't use the fields for food plots, so I have to make them separate from the field. I can't create my own bedding, really. So I just kind of have to use what I can and work with what I have. All right, guys, we just pulled the SD card on the camera, and we had 340 photos. So now we're gonna head over to the other camera. Let's see what we got going on there. There's actually still a lot of corn left. It's been 6 days, I think. There's a little bit of corn left, so had 340 photos. I scrolled through them a little bit. Looks like there was a couple bucks on there that had already lost their antlers, so we'll go home and check those. And also what I did was I pulled the SD card and as you guys remember, I put the solar spypoint cam there. Well, I pulled the solar because spypoint has me doing a test with the solar, so I ended up putting the Force 10 in its place. So I'm gonna take this home and do this test for it, and we'll walk down here, and I got a spypoint force camera down the other side here, and we'll check that and see what kind of photos we have on there. All right, so we're walking up to the second pile now. Corn is pretty much gone for the most part. Check the camera here. See how many photos we have. 1,050. Get the focus here. 1,050. Crazy. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop the card out. Pop that out and pop a new one in. So we're going to set this to camera, photo. So we're heading back to the truck, and right on this little hedgerow right here, probably maybe 15 yards up, right there is where I killed my very first turkey last year. It's one of the videos we posted on the channel. Very first turkey ever. I was never into turkey hunting, and then started going, learn from some guys, you know, how to turkey hunt, how to call and stuff like that. I came out here by myself last spring, and was able to call this nice gobbler in and execute the shot. It was super exciting. Very first turkey, and turkey season is coming up fairly quick. We're only 2 months away, 2.5 months, and I'll be right back on this property again. There's tons of turkeys here, and I'm super excited, looking forward to that. You know, it's funny, I was just texting Jeff Beeler, owner of Antler Grow, and good friend of mine. We talk, you know, a lot about deer and stuff like that, and he's taught me so much about the importance of Antler Grow and natural browse for deer to eat. Because if you think, you know, corn's not necessarily natural to deer. I mean, yeah, you can use it, you know, bait them into a certain area and stuff like that, and they'll eat it. And they have to get used to the corn. I know it's not something they can digest right away, but over time, I think is when, you know, they build up, you know, the proper digestion to be able to digest corn, the proper enzymes or whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it. But this property is not known for the deer eating corn. So I text Jeff, you know, other properties I put corn out, and deer tear it up, eat it like candy. And I think the part of that is, if you feed deer corn where the deer are not necessarily, you know, where they're not around ag fields and corn fields, stuff like that, you know, it's like candy to them. I texted him, I was like, man, you ever seen a deer not eat corn? And he's like, yeah, I see it all the time, you know. And he was, you know, just talking about the importance of natural browse for the deer, and the importance of spraying Antler Grow on everything that the deer eat, because deer are browsing animals. You know, this is where they live. You know, corn is not something that just magically pops up. You know, browse is natural to them, just like us. You know, vegetables and stuff like that. You know, that's what we eat. It's what we're meant to eat. So, you know, the importance, almost fell. The importance of Antler Grow can't be stressed enough. And natural browse, you know, woody browse, everything that the deer eat, spray it. And it just, I learned more and more about it, and it's kind of stuff that you never think about. But natural browse is what deer prefer. It's what they eat. It's what they're meant to eat, and you know, that's just what you have to focus on. You know, there is times where, you know, you got to give deer something, you know, as far as food, just because there's nothing left. But it's just so important for the deer through the spring and summer when everything's green and growing. Just, it's so important for them to eat it and to get that micronutrition on the plant, everything that they're eating, food plots, that green browse for them to eat. It's just it's very, very important. And this year, like I said, I'm going to focus a lot on this property as far as food and cover, and trying to get the deer to stay on this property. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this vlog. If you guys did enjoy this video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel down below. It's greatly appreciated. We're trying to grow our channel, and through, you know, all these videos that we're editing and posting up, our subscriber count's going up, our view count's going up, and that's all from you guys. So smash that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time.